jump down to that part.
Yeah.
This is Matthew 13, and this is in 18. It says, "Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When one heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart."
Yeah, that's right. That's Sarnetta. Okay. The word came down, he understood it not. That's polite. You know, that's Shaka Amos. But he's a full-blown demon. All I know what's going on is just that Shaka Amos try to play like he knows. Yeah, I'm into the Bible. That's what you don't know.
Yeah,
Calling the Most High, talking about calling the Most High Yahweh. You don't. If you don't know what Hebrew is, you ain't. You know, you ain't deep. You just went to church.
Went to school for theology.
You know. Go ahead.
It says, this is he which received seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it, yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while.
Yeah, that's some jakes that'll walk up, you know what I'm saying, and you'll go to talking to them, and they'll be like, "Oh man, that's crazy. I need to get my life together." They go home and go bag up some dope. You know what I'm saying? Go do some nigga shit.
Start the yin yang gang.
Yeah, go, you know, yeah, getting in gang, you know. I ain't gonna say him. He got choked up with the thorns. You know what he's gonna get into? Go ahead.
It says, "For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended."
Yep, that's like Baloo. You know, that's, you know what I'm saying? There's a brother in this camp. Name was I know, man. You know? Hey, that's the spirit, cause I know goes back to rape. He was seized. He was seized by Satan. Satan took him by force, man. Alright? Cause he went through trials and tribulation and he couldn't cut the mustard, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful."
Yeah, that's Alizar, man. That's Alizé. Alright? The world choked him up and he's becoming unfruitful, man. Okay? He's talking about he's a pussy man. You know? He's a pussy man, he all about the women. Okay? And he gonna modify the doctrine of the Most High to court to the women. That's why the Bible said the law is good if a man uses it lawfully. Okay? That's what he was using the law for. All you know, yeah, that's his hidden agenda, so to speak. Everybody, like they say in the movies, with Batman, and niggas like everybody has a price. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of these niggas that be going off, everybody has a price, or everybody has a reason why they're going off, man. You know? Get your big congregation. Really, it's always to be the eldest. You know what I'm saying? To take that spot.
Be recognized.
You know?
Center
Be
stage.
exalted.
Yeah, they want that center stage. You know? Because they, you know, the things they do is to be recognized, but ultimately they want that king spot. Because you can tell how Alizé talked shit toward the elders after all that happened, because the true nature came out, man. You know, you go to fucking with people enough, that true nature comes out, man. You know what I'm saying? You sit there and they'll sit there and be like, "Hey man, you know, just like Edomites, you'll be cursing them out. They'll be like, "Hey, we are brothers," this and that, and then you go to getting on them, they'll call you a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go. That's what it is. You know? That's just like with Alizé, man. Oh yeah, brother, I'm Salakia about that. I didn't mean to, you know, if I did that, and Salakia, and then next thing you know, you talking mad shit, calling elders niggas, but you got a nigga complaining about being called the nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that talk like Macho Man and shit. This nigga really talk like Macho Man. One of the niggas left Seattle and shit. I forgot the nigga name. He's like Yabi or something like that. You know? Go ahead.
It says, but he that receives seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it.
Yeah, he that receives seed into good ground, heareth the word, understand it. Go ahead.
Which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some in 100-fold, some 60, some 30.
Yeah, so you produce. You know what I'm saying? And when you try to make your own congregation, you're basically trying to bring fruit through something that ain't within the congregation, man. Okay? So that's now I'm addressing that to Alizé, because you just got to do it the Most High's way. That's it, and that's the only way you're gonna bring fruit. And it don't matter, because the Most High said your fruit might burn up. The Most High says purge your fruit, purge your tree, which means to trim and cut it and get it in shape, in a proper shape and form. Okay, that's what the Most High says. So it really. You know, we out here for the elect. We're fishing for the elect, but whatever happens, happens, man. You know what I'm saying? If you get 100 people, or you get 10, or you get no people, you was out here in sincerity and truth, bidding people to the marriage. Okay? Yeah, you got that? Yeah. Nah, turn it over to you. As I see you looking at the signs, you see anything in particular?
I am Israel. How you brothers doing?
Yeah, we all right.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the tribe.
Looking at the tribes?
Yeah, I'm looking at the tribes.
Okay, yeah.
I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, that's the truth right there. That's something.
Prophecy said,
Yeah.
it said, we will surname ourselves. One to say I'm Israel, one to say I'm a child of God. As we come on our street, and I see that. I see signs of it, and I just want to identify with it. Yahweh bless you.
Okay. Yeah, but that goes back to that Hebrew too, the ancient, the Paleo Hebrew, which there's no
Abraham came.
Yeah, he was a Hebrew, but they had no vowels. Only vowels is I and I in the Hebrew, not the A sound. Okay, that's that Paleo Hebrew we got to get into. You know, basically it's not Yahweh, it's Yahweh. This is the code of Hebrew. You can see this on a lot of texts. If you watch the movie, you ever watch that new movie that came out, Exodus, Gods and Kings? But they show this. They show this a lot. I believe it's either one of them. I don't remember. I believe it's a mob. They're showing the mob a lot. But that's the Paleo Hebrew sound from there. You know, which they're showing you that this is the original Hebrew. This Hebrew right here is the new Hebrew. Has those vowels in there with the A's and E's and all that. You know, the ancient Hebrew is Abba, Gada, and the only one was I. So the Most High name is bronze form of the house.
Both sides have been tight.
Yeah, the Most High. Yeah, according to the scriptures, that's what they give it. You know.
And I am, but the Most High has been tight.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I don't pronounce any of them the way they were originally pronounced.
Yeah.
But that doesn't change.
Nah, but you know, you should always, you know,
Continue to learn.
Yeah, just because you want to get in shape, you drink water, but when you drink that mountain water, that's the best water, right? You know, you don't want to drink water out the faucet, but it's good, it's better than drinking Kool-Aid and soda, you know? So you're in the right spirit, but you always got to strive for perfection,
Absolutely.
you know? So, but we're going to get back into what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't come to disrupt you. I just came to listen.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get that from you at all, brother. You go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Yeah, that's what, like as we were going in, is our people are stuck in these elements because they're homeborn slaves. When we come up and we try to tell them about being Israelites and things like that, and they're into whatever they're into, they're on the block, then the Baptist church, and we tell them something, they're a homeborn slave to that, man. And it's like, especially talking about the so-called white man, it's like, oh, don't you talk about massa, basically. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that because they're going to get offended. All right? And however it works, they're a homeborn slave, and if they receive the truth and the spirit ain't on them, Satan going to come and take it. Because Satan is always in the midst, man. You know? This is a spiritual warfare we're dealing with now, man. You know what I'm saying? And our people right now, they don't even want to go to war. You know, our people getting slaughtered left and right. And then when and the crazy thing is when as our people are getting slaughtered, you try to get up. You know, you got your Trayvon Martin, you got your Mike Brown. You know, now they're trying to protest. You're doing it the wrong way. You're supposed to call on the Most High. Okay?
Hallelujah.
You know, that's the problem. But you don't know how to do it. It's just like when you practice martial arts. I mean, you talk to somebody that think they know something in martial arts or think they know how to fight. They be like, man, I'll punch you in the face and I'll dodge it. You know what I'm saying? How can you do something that you never practice? You know what I'm saying? So the same case is when the so-called white man came and punched you in the face. You wasn't ready. You didn't practice. And and guess what? Your reaction was to throw the windmill. You know? You went the windmill and your head down. Whereas the men of the Lord, hey, we got punched, but that ain't nothing, man. The fight ain't over. We know how to win the fight by points, man. You know? We got 12 rounds. We just in the first round. Okay? And that's how you fight back. We're strategically fighting back. And we've been fighting, man. We've been training. Okay? Through the scriptures. All that Jake get shot, they out here protesting. Ain't no kingdom ever went down through protests. Never. You know? It went down through revolt. Now, but guess what? Now they're transitioning into revolt style. But that ain't gonna work either, because if the Most High, once again, the Most High don't have your back, it ain't gonna work. He says, wait ye upon me, and I'll make your enemies your footstool. They don't believe in the Most High the right way, so therefore they out there trying to create the new Black Panther Party and their own police. You know what I'm saying? To monitor the neighborhoods. That's not gonna work, man. Okay, you can't go in the double system and you can't fight fire with fire, man. You can't go in Satan's system and defeat him with that. You can't call the police on the police. So you can't go to war with somebody that started the war, man. You know, when I say start, I mean all these weapons they're creating. You know, all these laws they have. You gotta get, you know, they trying to start this Black Panther thing, right? Or the offensive point to the injustice. But you're gonna have to have permits. You know, you're gonna have to have approval, get licenses. Can't walk around with no guns. And then what if you're successful? They ain't gonna do nothing but put an agent up in your business, man, because you have no foundation. The scriptures, they try to infiltrate the scriptures, but they can't do it because with the scriptures is a solid foundation. We believe in the truth, man. You know, the Black Panther Party, you got somebody that's into money. You know, if somebody's into money that's within us, they get kicked out. You know, because they will be exposed because you're dealing with the truth of the Most High. If you're conniving, if you're a lawbreaker, anything, you get exposed every time. So they can't. They've been trying to infiltrate us, man. Okay, creating sleeper cells in groups to controlled oppositions. You know, your Alex Jones. Okay, the other Israelite groups. You know. That's it to that?
Yeah, that was it to that.
So you guys have the sons of Joseph instead of Joseph. You got the sons there.
Yeah, because if you read in Genesis, what did Joseph do? He gave his when he blessed his sons. What did he do? He crossed his hands, right? And he gave what happened. He blessed Manasseh and Ephraim with his birthright. So that's what happened in that situation. Okay. Because it's supposed to be Dan and Joseph there. We don't know what happened to Dan. The Bible don't really speaks about Dan after a while. And then as far as Joseph, he gave his birthright to Manasseh and Ephraim. Okay, it was supposed to go to Manasseh, but it went to Ephraim. The headsmanship of the blessing. Because Manasseh was the oldest son, but he crossed his hands and gave the headsmanship of the blessing to Ephraim. This is today's Puerto Ricans. And Manasseh's the Cubans. Okay. Yeah. That's no problem. You know?
Since